Hey guys, this is Nick from Attack2Gone, and we are going to do a best of Clan Wars in our clan war against Who Dey. We got beat in our last clan war, and so we made up for it by absolutely destroying these guys. So this is an attack by Luke. He chose to do a goWiPe with a couple of extra units for fun put in there. I'm not entirely sure why he chose to have the minions. Maybe the Valkyrie will make sense in a bit. So I really like what he's doing here, in that he's got the golems out, he gets his wall breakers to go down the middle where he wants, and he drops his wizards, and then he drops the P.E.K.K.A. It looks like at this point he's not really planning for those P.E.K.K.A. to go inside, because what he ends up doing is dropping it so one tank goes that way with the gigantic arrow, one tank goes that way, and then he's got his Barbarian King and two Valkyrie going and tanking in this way. So I really like that, because that gives his ranged units plenty of cover, along with the golems, who will go around in here once they've finished taking out those Teslas. Let's keep going with the attack. He dropped the jump spell because he doesn't want to deal with those level 9 walls, which is wise. And the heals are well placed. They're taking care of a lot of his ranged units. And he is just destroying those clan castle units that were attacking his golems out front. So let's take a look at what we are doing right now. He's got his tanks up in the middle here. He's got his Barbarian King, golems. I'm not sure if the Valks are still alive or not, but those are nice tanking units, especially since they don't have quite the health of P.E.K.K.A. But they aren't. They don't have the same pitfalls as P.E.K.K.A. when it comes to Teslas. So he's got his tanks in the middle. He's got a tank going down each side, and then he drops this last P.E.K.K.A. out of the clan castle and the Archer Queen, and they'll tank up the middle after everybody else. So another thing that I like about what he's done here is look at how many wizards he has in reserve. He does a really good job of only putting wizards where he needs them, and he really doesn't need that many because they deal such good damage, and he does such a good job of keeping them protected. So if anything, I might have dropped a couple more wizards behind those P.E.K.K.A. that are traveling around the outside. I think it would have made the P.E.K.K.A. more effective as a whole. But yeah, so let's see. It looks like the jump spell has ended. He's pretty much only got a golem in the middle, and his P.E.K.K.A. down south got fried, probably from the Tesla. So he dropped two more of his wizards here, finished taking out that defense. That's good. One thing that I do wish that he had done, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. up in this corner. The P.E.K.K.A. ends up going through and destroying these buildings before dying, but it really would have been much more effective if he dropped two more wizards right here. Those guys would have helped the P.E.K.K.A. contingent to stay alive a little longer in that corner and do a little more damage. But in general, he's got his clan castle P.E.K.K.A. there and the Archer Queen. He drops another really good heal. Keeps the important people alive. Archer Queen's going to snipe that town hall, no problem. And that P.E.K.K.A. up top just died. So it did what it needed to do. And now he starts dropping the minions. I'm not entirely sure why he chose minions. Maybe he figured that would help him get to any buildings in the middle that were kind of locked in. For example, if he didn't finish destroying every single building in the innermost circle. I'll have to ask him about that. But anyway, so he finally dropped all his troops. He dropped a couple wizards to help clean up on this end. And he's looking real good. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not sure that minions are a good cleanup troop idea, simply because the base is going to be littered with air defenses to defend against, a balloon attack or a dragon attack, and he's not going to trigger any of those when his normal ground units are going around. So it doesn't look like his minions really got much of anywhere. One got toasted by a bomb over in the corner, and the other got toasted by those skellies. But man, that was a really nice attack. He did an awesome job, and he absolutely crushed it. Nice job, Luke.